What's going on? What's going on, good
Going
people?
on, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening? I'm Lamar. It's my brother Casey Fowler, and this is episode 686
There it
remix
is.
um, of the Foul Language Podcast. A lot of technical difficulties, namely somebody forgot to hit
No,
record.
that's operator
Last
error,
time.
bro. Look at that. No technical
It
difficulty.
might be. Hey, I can admit when I make a mistake, and I made a mistake. So we were recording, having a good old conversation, and it was like, normally the time shows in the upper left hand corner for us. And it's like, so I don't see the time. And then it felt like if you remember the end of Warning by Biggie when he shows up and they're
Oh,
like, you got a
shit.
red dot on your head. You got a red dot on your head too. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm,
That's what I
mm-hmm,
felt like.
mm-hmm.
So that's what we're here. So we're back. I'm gonna do it right this time. Record is running. So
Yes, sir.
let's get this thing going.
Hey, man, like every other episode, man, like the episode we tried to record, you might just hear some foul language, man. So go ahead and put your headphones on if you're at work, all that good stuff. Let's get it, man. Let's go.
Got that right. Roll the intro.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right, everybody. Casey was really excited about his accessories tonight. So what you got, man? What's the accessories for tonight?
Well, in my glasses, I ain't had time to go to the store today. I got the rest of my Jameson and the rest of my Coopers and mixed it up. And there you go. That's what's in there. So
Wow.
Cooper James. I call it Cooper James. But
Mm-hmm.
in my smoking accessory, man, that's a placentia that I have not had
Oh, that
before.
Alma Fuego.
And this shit is really fucking good, man.
That
Like
was
I'm
actually the
really
first placencia I had when I was looking for the Alma Forte.
I'm really loving this motherfucker right here, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can really say, man. I already love placencias as it is, and they
Mm-hmm.
have not disappointed me one time. How
You know
about you,
cigar
man?
good when he just stopped talking and just smiling like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
This shit's
yeah,
good.
yeah. All right. So for me, since it's a weeknight for us, I ain't trying to do too tough. I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. So I had to look this cigar up because I forgot what it was. It's the Sanj Patel 1014. I too have a Lancero tonight. Check me out. Check me out. Check me
All right,
out.
all right.
All right. And for the drink tonight, I actually, for the first time ever on this show, have a mixed drink.
Mm,
I do.
that's cute.
Yeah, it's called a Kentucky Mule.
Hmm.
Bam! It's ginger beer, it's bourbon, and I got my clear ice in here because you can't see it. See, clear ice. And then I'm gonna dress it up a little later. So for the next check-in, you'll see that part. So we'll
All right.
stay tuned for that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So y'all tune back in. We're gonna see what he gonna do with this Kentucky Mule. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
And y'all see how our accessories is rolling, man. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. We like to give y'all some of our
Mm-hmm.
positivity, share some of our positive word with y'all in
Mm-hmm.
this ever changing, ever negative fucking world we're living in, man. So
Mm-hmm.
without further ado, brother, what is best in life?
Oh man, so much, so much. So let's start. We got our roof replaced
Mm, mm.
yesterday. So that was a whole thing. I was gonna leave and go to the cigar lounge while they were doing that, but I got busy at work and didn't have time to go. So luckily, I got good headphones because otherwise, it would have just been banging all damn day.
I bet that
But
was kind of annoying.
I mean, it's all right. Eventually, it kind of blends into the background
Mm.
until they hit like a hard spot or something. You're like, oh shit, what the fuck? So, but they got that done. They got to do my gutters, change out some of the screens that got damaged from the storms, and then I have to do some other stuff, some painting and some other stuff around the house. So outside's gonna be looking pretty good. We got some other yard projects to do, so that's starting to come out nicely. Let's see. We finally messed around and bought our tickets for a wedding that we've been debating on going to. Not because we didn't want to go, but just because I didn't want to buy tickets. But finally bought those, so that's a go. Finally, work's been cool. Funny thing for Kim's job, so she shot a little video for one of her things at work, and she coaxed me into editing it for her. So it's going up, and a lot of people higher up like the video, so it's being shared everywhere in their little work intranet and stuff. So that's cool. She's real excited about that. She's like
Man,
the.
you gonna be a fucking video editor after a while, man. Get
Mhm,
paid for that shit. You'll hate
mhm,
it.
produced the other day. Um, Found out my student loans are getting discharged, so that
Good.
is gonna be awesome. Not only are they getting discharged, they gonna run me my coins back
Mm,
from what I paid. So don't know when that's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen now. So that is exciting. Let's see what else. What else? What else? I guess I'll talk about it. MF and Research is doing fantastic.
that it
We are
is.
up since it started. 25 whole subscribers, two videos over 1,000 views. That's exciting. Um, all my new videos except for one over 100 views, except for two. One is in the high 90s, so that's coming. The one that's not is way behind everything else. It's kind of like I just threw that out there randomly, so it's fine. So yeah, man, doing real good. That's
It's
been
good.
real
It's
fun.
good.
So definitely excited about that. Um, Trying to think. I'm sure there's some other stuff, but those are the key things. Mom's coming to visit next week, so that's exciting.
So
Don't hate. Don't hate. Don't hate.
shit.
Don't hate. Don't hate. So I've been working on my efficiency stuff and my productivity and dealing with some stuff and doing some stuff a little differently. So that's been pretty cool, trying to get reorganized in life. So that's been real fun. And I like that kind of stuff. So definitely been good with that. So I think that's all. If I think of anything else, I added on the end. But how about you, man? What's going on?
Shit. Appointment. No. Well, first and foremost, started physical therapy, man, and it's going. First day went pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have me going 3 times a week for the next 5 weeks, and we're gonna see if I need to keep going after that. But
Oh,
first
three
day so
times a
far
week.
so
That's good.
good. Yeah. I'm not on my crutch anymore. And I walk with a
Mm-hmm.
limp because my nuts heavy. It ain't got nothing to do with my fucking kneecaps. But no crutch. You know what I'm saying? Um, I know this is a little late, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that Jake Paul got fucking exposed at his
Mm-hmm.
match like last week or whenever the fuck that was. I'm so happy he finally got
Mm-hmm.
exposed. He fought somebody that really had some motherfucking hands in real life and got his ass whooped. So
Mm-hmm.
good for you, Jake Paul. Let's see if you keep boxing. Um, what else, man? Oh, secured the fucking new vehicle, man. A motherfucker sitting
Oh.
right outside,
Oh
looking at
yeah.
it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Finally got that shit right. We was up there damn near 2 hours getting that shit fucking
That's
done.
never an easy
Yeah,
task,
I
man.
was like, shit, just take the money. Let's go. God damn it. But we were supposed to get it like Saturday, so the guy at the dealership was making sure we
Mm-hmm.
got the exact same deal since they had to keep the car a little longer and fix the windshield. So car's running great, you know what I'm saying? And then when me and you together now, we both can push the start on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
On
shit
some
now.
grown man shit. You know what I mean? So we can both push the start around this bitch right now,
Hell
man.
yeah.
So I'm real happy for that, man. I want to keep the new car here, even though I really should be the one taking it back and forth to work since I go so far. But
Yeah.
I
Nah.
rather had a wife had the good car here, and I
Mm-hmm.
take the other one that's still my baby. Got to fix it up just a little bit
Mm-hmm.
though.
With the dumbest battery compartment in vehicles,
Oh my
but
god, I meant to pop the hood and make sure that motherfucking battery ain't the same in that motherfucker. But
it's not.
God, what else, man? We heading out to the city real soon, man. My baby Sweet 16 is coming up,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
going to go get her gift tomorrow. Going to go get my suit tomorrow because she wants everybody to be dressed up. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Daddy gonna go all out just because I ain't never wore or bought or owned a fucking suit or anything to that
Where
fucking
you getting a suit from, man?
JC Penney's. The fuck?
'Cause I gotta buy one too. So.
Yeah, I'm just going to JC Penney, man. They got some decent shit for some decent prices, man. Like they got a whole
Mm-hmm.
bunch of shit. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna slap me a little suit together real quick, man, because I had got one off of this site called Sheen that we buy clothes from for low,
Oh yeah.
but everything was too fucking small, man. I ordered shit way too small. I had the vest to match the slacks. You know what I'm saying? I was on some Mr. Bentley type shit. Shit was dope. Shit's dope now. Just too
Yeah.
fucking small, and I ain't got time to send it back and get something
Yeah.
else.
They say that shit is either hit or miss. I mean, unless you Instagram chick where you need it stretchy anyway,
But
it don't work.
yeah, so I'm gonna go to JC Penney's tomorrow, man. Put my suit together
Mm-hmm.
and get that shit rolling. Yeah, pictures coming real soon, man. Y'all will
Yeah.
see the best looking brother out of the two is gonna step out real quick. I know I'm looking rough by now, but fucking I ain't spending money if I got to do it again. So yeah, fuck y'all.
Mm.
Yeah, man, that's about it, man. Just a lot of good shit, man. Kids are doing great. I think
Mm-hmm.
Shania's about to start running track.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
Tangi's working at Kellogg's, mixing it up with the cookies. Dre's still doing
Mm-hmm.
his thing at Walmart, man. Kevion is crushing it in school also. And he's actually reading, I think he's reading second grade words, sight
Oh,
words now,
awesome.
and
Awesome.
fucking kindergarten. So I'm like, shit,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
let's get it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's about it, man. How about you?
Cool, man.
Wait a
Um,
minute, I
we
said
did
yours.
me
We did yours
already.
already.
Yes.
Oh shit, damn, my
Yes.
bad.
Yes. I don't think I have anything else, but thanks for sharing.
Drugs.
Hmm, whatever works. All right, man. Let's kick this thing off, man. Let's talk about some stuff. So, as we get older, we used to joke. We used to joke back in the day. Things we used to do, we can't do no more.
Hmm.
So, um, what are some of the things, man, that as you've gotten older, have you've outgrown?
Clubbing, man. I'm not for the
Mm-hmm.
packed ass fucking building full of folks and hot and
Mm-hmm.
sweaty and having to do this shit when you walk in, just trying to get to, and then you got to shimmy to get into the motherfucking slot
Mm-hmm.
so you can get a drink. Then you got to wait on a bar. I mean, all that shit is this. I'm good. I mean, if y'all still in y'all
Yeah.
late 30s like I am, early 40s like my brother, and y'all still getting into the club, shout out to Club Velvet for everybody who's like grown and sexy. Shout out to y'all, man, if y'all still
Not the
out there
grown and
getting
sexy
it.
crowd. Yeah.
Y'all do what y'all do, man. But I much prefer going to like a little lounge or
Mm-hmm.
a little chill ass bar. Hell, even karaoke at a Mexican
Mm-hmm.
restaurant or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as going to the actual club, I've definitely outgrown that, man. I'll go for a special occasion or something like that. Like, because of the military, I ain't been able to catch one of my best friends, Quentin, for everybody who didn't know. I haven't been
Mm-hmm.
able to catch one of his birthday parties that he throws every year for his
Mm-hmm.
birthday, but I said I'm gonna make sure I catch at least his 40th birthday party. So I might go out there for that. Might have to get my meds adjusted, but I'm gonna go out there for that. But what else, man? Strip clubs, man. I just found it's a waste of money.
Mm-hmm.
It's overpriced, and honestly, you know what I'm saying. I'm married now. You know what I'm saying. I can have my wife be my stripper. I could throw the money and put it right back in my motherfucking wallet when I'm done. And go to the liquor store real quick, man.
And buy something
She
on sale.
we can get us some glitter and shit. We can do all of
Made me mad. Got to clean this shit up.
that. Hot. She'll be pissed. But but seriously, man, it's just not my thing no more. I know a couple years I went with some homeboys I was in the military with, and
Mm-hmm.
I really wasn't comfortable. I didn't really care for it, man. It wasn't like I was like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, titties, yay, titties, yay, all right, cool. Uh because from the ages of 18 till I say about 21, I used to go to the strip club every fucking weekend. Every weekend. Strip club, strip club, strip club, strip club. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's a waste of money. Even with my little recycling thing, I ain't got time for that. Gotta go get ones. Then there was a time where I fucking um put my debit card in the spot where the receipts come out, and I lost my debit card in the strip club. Called back next morning, they laughed at me
Yeah.
and
And you
shit like
deserved every bit of
that.
that.
Yeah, I did. But yeah, man, I've definitely outgrown that, man. Something else is um he say she say shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
at one point in my life, I even say about 10 years ago is when I was still doing this shit. But motherfuckers that sit there and say, oh, this person was saying this about you, bro. This person said this person said that. And me, I'm normally, hey, bro, I heard you talking shit. Let's address the shit. But now
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, I don't really give a fuck. What do you want? My
Mm-hmm.
autograph or something? It's that motherfucker TMZ? Get the fuck out my face. He ain't real enough to say it to me, so fuck him, he a bitch. But I just, I don't dwell on no shit like that. Because if it ain't about money, it ain't about my family, I really don't give a fuck what the fuck you got to say. But
Mm-hmm.
compared to when I was fucking younger, you could say, "Oh man, Kevin, they said you ain't tie your shoes today." Nigga say I ain't tie my shoes. My shoes. It's time to fight, nigga. But I mean, that's just the type of person I
Shoes ain't
was.
even got laces, and he pissed off.
I got Velcro and shit, my man.
Why you got these slides on and you pissed off, man? What the hell?
But yeah, man, I've definitely outgrown that shit, man. And
Mm-hmm.
what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Just yeah, just all around spending habits. I've
Mm-hmm.
outgrown just spending on shit I know I really don't motherfucking need at that moment. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if there's something like specific I want, a new weapon or a video game or something like that, I'm like, all right, cool, I'll spend money on that. But if I'm gonna buy some shit and I know in my heart of hearts that shit's just gonna sit there and not go nowhere, it's just gonna be a waste of fucking money. I don't just throw money at shit just frugally
Mm,
and letting people borrow money. That's something else. I don't do that no more.
hmm.
Definitely not let motherfuckers do that shit no more because I mean,
Life's a lot easier that way.
yeah, life's a lot fucking easier, and you ain't no drama between you because this person owe you money or that type of shit. And you know what I'm saying? I don't feel obligated. If you get mad at me because I ain't gonna let you hold some money, then we really wasn't that good in the first fucking place. You just knew I had the money to give you. You were just motherfucking asking. So fuck it. That show you who your real friends are when it comes to fucking borrow money and shit. But shit, other than that, man, I can't think of nothing, man. I know when you start getting them, I'm gonna think about some more shit, man. But what are some things you've outgrown, bro?
Unnecessary drama.
Mm,
And when I say that, I don't just mean it like personally. So, I don't, we're a drama free household over here. We keep it that way. Um, Drama free in the circle that we surround ourselves in. Don't consume drama TV. Um, because there's a lot of drama out there. I mean, you got like the reality show drama. Then some of that shit used to be like guilty pleasures and shit, but got rid of watching
flavor
that.
of love.
No, my shit was Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Oh damn, you used to watch that shit?
I did used to watch it just because I go to the A and I see some of them people, man. It was wild. But yeah, so I used to watch, some of those, and then it was another one of them shows I used to watch too. I can't remember. The challenge, the Road Rules Real
Mm-hmm.
World Challenge. That used to be my shit, man. But it's all the same cycles repeated, and I'm too old for that. I ain't got time for that kind of drama to watch it or consume that in my spirit. And even now, another kind of drama that I'm starting to get out of completely is like news and political drama,
Mm-hmm.
because like a lot of times you listen to like these news channels, Fox, CNN, MSNBC, some of the online news channels. Half of it is the drama. Like they giving their opinion and they talking about how messed up it is. Just give me the facts. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. I don't need all the other conjecturing and pontificating. I ain't got time for that.
Indeed.
And once I cut all that out, man, it makes your life so much easier. Um, I outgrew, especially becoming a dad, um, being having an ego about certain things, man. So shout out to Brian Holiday, one of my favorite authors. Um, Book "Ego is the Enemy." Um, One of the things that is kind of crazy about that book, or just period, is being a dad. Man, you have to be selfless in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we were just talking about Kim today. Like, I'll give Lamar a bath and shit, and he'd be like, "No, I want mommy to give me a bath." I'm like, "Cuz, mommy is busy. I am right here." And so, just stuff like that. You just have to take yourself out of the situation and be just like, they're a kid. They got to get it done, or whatever the case may be. I mean, there's all kind of situations where there may be what you want to do, but you can't do it because the kids need something, or the kids got to do something, or the kids got to go somewhere. You know, Taking my ego out of the equation makes a lot of that shit happen a lot smoother. I said the drama. Drama is the big one, man. I mean, like, I can't talk about that enough. Like, when you reduce the drama out your life, even like when people have drama, like, nope, if I've talked to you about it before, I shan't talk to you about it again. Because especially if you're not gonna listen to my advice, I won't hear it again because we just gonna be saying the same thing again, and it's wasting my time. Which is another thing that I've grown out of, is doing shit that wastes my time. There is so much stuff out there that wastes your time. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
like, some people like, gaming and stuff. Some people consider that a waste of time. But if you enjoy it, that's great. I realize that I will never be the gamer I used to be back in the day, and I'm fine with that. I might pick it up every now and then, but that's okay.
You
And
gotta up your shit though, man, and get that PS5 before Street Fighter, the new Street Fighter come out, man. Stop bullshit.
I looked at the Stream Deck the other day, and then I saw how much it cost, and I was like, no.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
So I mean, we'll see. I mean, there's too much stuff out there to experience that, nothing against gamers. Gaming is dope. I follow, a lot of the gaming news and shit like that just to see if there's anything that's going to like bring me in. I mean, other than God of War, there's nothing like, yo, I
That
cannot
shit
wait
was
to play that.
beautiful.
I
That was
cannot
a
wait to play.
work of fucking art.
Like, I want to take like 2 weeks off, go to like a cabin in the mountain somewhere, and just play all them bitches, man. That's it. Like pack in my suitcase the console, fucking a robe, my favorite glass, and just have like whiskey, food, and God of War for like 2 weeks.
Sound like an awesome ass fucking
It
two
do,
weeks.
don't it? So and so that gets to another thing, man. I've outgrown like doing shit that doesn't, like, or how do I put it? Like minimizing myself for the
Hmm.
sake of others. And you kind of went through a situation, I think last weekend, that kind of made me think about it. Like, people will say shit that doesn't necessarily jive, like racially or other kind of ways. And a lot of times you were like, "Oh, I'm just gonna let that slide and ignore it and not happen," let it get by. No, man, you got to call them on this shit. Like, especially if they're talking to you and they say something that's out of left field. All right, don't know what happened just then, but we back and we'll figure it out. So, like I was saying, if you can't stand on what you believe, what are you around for? So, I mean, that's a big thing for me. And like I said, things I've also, I guess it's kind of all related. Things that um don't bring me. I mean, I don't want to Marie Kondo it, but like things that don't bring me joy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
if there's a conversation that I'm not feeling or something work related that I got to do. I mean, sometimes you got to suck it up and do it, but it will be known, not in a complaining way, but hey, this is stupid because X, Y, and Z and grossly inefficient.
Oh shit, he's gone. Where did he go? All right, guys. I guess it's me, and we're here, and yeah. Hey, welcome back.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
I was still I kept the show going for you, brother. I was still
Appreciate it. We'll see how stupid it looks. I'll keep it in, man. Oh shit. Okay, so
joy.
in true Texas fashion, whenever we have a bad storm, which we had one last week, the internet suffers for at least a couple days.
Yep, that's been happening ever since we started recording.
And it's been fine for days, but then I want to get on here and record. I mean, we were on Sunday night, no problems for hours. So, all the technical difficulties have reminded me of another thing that I've outgrown, being angry about the things I can't change,
Hmm.
whether it's,
Hmm.
your religious beliefs and the serenity prayer or, whatever you believe or stoicism. If I can't change it, if I can't fix it, I'm not going to get myself all beat up because one could be all pissed off because the internet's not working or something's messing up, or not. I just relit my cigar, had a sip of my drink, and we just keep the party going. If it kicks back in, it kicks back in. If it don't, it don't. So
Word.
I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. So I think, man, that's about all the stuff I think I've outgrown that I can think of. Man, you got anything else?
Yeah, man. When I thought about while you was sitting over here, man. Something else that I've personally outgrown is let's talk in more fucking action. Cause you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. I've always had these ideas and these
Mm-hmm.
plans and everything,
Oh, that's
and
good.
never really pursued it. It just be an
Mm-hmm.
idea in my head. I never really brought that shit to light. And I don't do that
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
If I got a fucking idea, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. If it
Mm-hmm.
fails, cool. Let me try something else. But I'm not just, you know what I'm saying. I've definitely outgrown just sitting on shit for, I guess you could say, fear of failure. I
Mm-hmm.
guess I don't do that
Mm-hmm.
no more. I don't give a fuck. I'll just do
No.
it.
Oh, one
Like
more thing.
OnlyFans coming
Oh
20,
gosh,
20
there will not
jokes,
be a link in the
jokes,
description.
jokes.
Won't
And no
happen.
OnlyFans over here.
Mm-mm. So I too have outgrown clubs and all that stuff. I never really was a fan of strip clubs. I always thought they were a waste of money. I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing, but it's never my thing. Clubs, I'd rather go to a cigar lounge any day. It's,
Hey, 'cause the vibe is so cool. The music
it's
be straight.
yes.
You got to go to the one next time you go to Augusta. You got to go to the Black Owned Joint on
Mm-hmm.
Broad Street, bro. That shit, that was a
You
vibe.
better believe it. I'm going. Can't wait. It's on my list of things to do, man. So gotta go. All right, man. It's been a little while with the technical difficulties and stuff, but how are your accessories treating you this evening?
Oh, good man. I mean, it doesn't stay lit like the big guys do,
Yeah,
but
Lanceros do that sometimes.
yeah, they definitely do, man. But all together, it's still a pretty solid cigar. Got a a bitter taste from somewhere. I don't know if it's the
Mm-hmm.
liquor or my own saliva that mixed with the tobacco or whatever the fuck that is, but
Mm-hmm.
it didn't taste great. But it's gone now, man. And
Mm-hmm.
my little mixture is honestly not bad. Like they're really
Mm-hmm.
comparatively almost the same fucking whiskey, man. They just
Mm-hmm.
mixed in the fucking one, and it's pairing good. Like we always say,
Yeah.
whiskey and cigars, you can never go wrong, man. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
how about yours?
All right, so I'll put a little video right here of what I did. So I used a little uh, drink smoker thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I mean, it looked smoky more than got it got like smoky in the glass, but not necessarily infused in the whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
I've only tried it one time other than this, so we'll see what happens. I keep messing with it, see if I can figure out the right way to do it. I might need to put less wood chips in there. And the cigar, mine too, got a little bitter. Like I had to relight, and
Mm-hmm.
like after that relight, you know what? I think I might actually purge it before we go on and see if that helps it. So we'll see what's going on after that. So check in one more time. We'll see how they finish off for you. All right, everybody. It's time to. I don't think we've talked relationship stuff in a while, so I guess it's about that time coming from the married perspective. Damn it. Um, how do you feel about arguing with your spouse? How do you
Oh,
do it? And like, what's your approach? Um, sorry if you give any your secret tips or anything. Um, when Janeke watches.
well, how I feel about it. First, it could either be two things. It could be productive or counterproductive. Sometimes you'll argue about the silliest fucking shit and it just goes fucking nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And in my marriage early on, those little counterproductive arguments blew up to not talking for a couple days or some shit like that. And
Mm-hmm.
we've grown from that. But some of those arguments are actual productive, which starts out as sometimes for us a shouting match, ends up turning into a communication. We're communicating
Mm-hmm.
exactly on what the fuck the problem is, and I think arguments are important because my personal opinion is if you're not arguing with your spouse or anything like that, that means somebody don't give a fuck no more. They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really give a fuck. I mean, you got to argue sometime. Everybody fucking argues. If you have a healthy relationship, there's going to be some kind of argument somewhere. If not, Big Leroy next door is fucking probably
Oh, not Big
putting the pipe
Leroy.
putting the pipe
Big
down on your fucking wife.
Leroy
Cause so if your
slanging
wife
meat.
so if your wife ain't arguing with you, man, you might want to ask what the fuck going on. But anyway, in a lot of ways I go about it. It just honestly just depends on what the argument is. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I actively listen, which
Mm-hmm.
is important in fucking relationship. Not very often do I actively listen, babe. So you could vouch for that. I ain't even gonna flex up here like I do. A lot of times, when I'm not listening and it goes back and forth, and I actually see where her point of view is, then I kind of adjust my, oh, okay, I see where she's coming from. Let's do this. Sometimes it's hold the fuck up. I'm a grown ass motherfucking man. Who the fuck talk to? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the shit escalates to that. And once I get it to that point, um, we kind of just completely just cut the conversation right there where it is, a little silent moment, recollect our thoughts type thing, and then we go back to it not as an argument but as a debate and a communication point to
Mm-hmm.
why we argue, why the argument started, and how do we move on from it? Because we've been married for it'll be 13 years next month, and
Mm-hmm.
we're still they're still growing. There's always room for fucking growth in a marriage, in my opinion. Once you stop growing, you stop communicating, you stop fucking arguing, then you know what I'm saying. You just there. It's a roommate or a
Mm-hmm.
fuck buddy if you even having sex. But
Mm-hmm.
if you're married and y'all ain't even talking like that, then you probably ain't fucking either. But yeah, those are some of my approaches to it, man. Sometimes I just shut the fuck down. Sometimes I just be whatever, huh, huh, hmm, whatever, and she does the same fucking thing, man. But that too is one of those counterproductive arguments where I'm like, this shit's
Mm-hmm.
not going nowhere. Let's just leave that shit where it is. I'm over it, especially if it's something small. I like to leave that shit where it is. And sometimes, honestly, when it's not like really that serious, but it's somewhat of an argument, I do something silly and make her fucking laugh. And she tries to keep the fucking straight face and be
Mm-hmm.
mad, but she can't stay fucking mad, man. Sometimes you just gotta know, hey, this ain't this serious. Let me de-escalate this shit right quick. And however you do it, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, you whip your ding-a-ling out, or you know what I'm saying, you hit it with that Jody on Baby Boy after you slap the shot at Yvette. However the fuck you want to go about doing it, that's your fucking business. But if it ain't that serious, just find your own little ways to de-escalate it. You know your spouse better than anybody does. And like I said, for mine, I do something stupid to make her laugh, and she laughs. Like I did the Dave Chappelle shit once, and she went, "You just so fucking stupid," and just walked away. Like, nah, you mad, saying, nah, nah.
Not the baby.
Yeah, I've done it once. It was funny. But how about
Mhm.
you, man? I'm really curious because I know you insist y'all are just just yeah, fuck it, whatever it is. It's like fuck it.
Um,
So how about y'all, man?
so I disagree a little bit when you say if you're not arguing, it's not healthy. I don't necessarily agree with that. What I will say, and it's a slight difference on that, if you're not disagreeing, um, you're not necessarily living. I mean, because you're going to disagree. Every disagreement doesn't necessarily equate to an argument.
True.
And that's where it takes growth and maturity to realize that because you think two different things about a situation or you feel differently about a situation, it doesn't necessarily always mean grounds to argue. I also try not to, if something does, get me mad or frustrated or whatever, I don't necessarily shut down, but I'm aware enough to be like, hey, let's hold on. Or I just bring it up later, like, day or two later, because you never want to have a situation like where you feel like you were offended or wronged or slighted or someone disagrees with you or something like that. And you don't want to hold that shit in because if you keep holding it in and holding it in and holding it in and holding it in, you know, it'll build up. And then you next thing you know, you arguing about because you can't find the damn hot sauce.
Yep.
And it's not really about the hot sauce. It's about everything that you haven't dealt with in the past.
And that's how
And so,
resentment starts.
yeah, exactly, exactly. And you start being mad about everything they do. Why they got to put their damn left shoe on first? That shit pisses me off. And it's just stupid stuff like that. And it really just can't work. And so the pastors of the church that we go to, the founding pastors of the church that we go to, they wrote a book called Not Just Roommates. And
Mm.
when you said either your roommates or you're nothing really, you don't want to be just roommates, man. That's I have some of my best laughs with my wife. You know what I mean? Like that's how it should be.
Oh
Like
yeah.
we're not gonna agree on everything, and there's times where it's like, yo, you stay over there, I'm gonna stay over here. We'll go to our respective corners and we'll come back later. I mean, and that's really what you have to realize. Like, there'll never be a situation where I'm calling you and like, man, I cussed Kim's ass out yesterday. That shit is just a waste of time, man. It's like you don't get anything out of it. You don't grow. You don't resolve the situation. It's not constructive. It doesn't build. You may feel satisfied because you dropped the bomb and they shut up and shut down for the instant, but I mean, it's kind of one of those things where you may win the battle, but you lose the war. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect to cuss your wife out or your spouse or whomever, and then when it's time to go to bed, you trying to, you know, scoot up and try to start rubbing and touching and feeling and all the other stuff that grown married folks do.
No, that's
It
what you
don't
got to
work.
do. The angry man. That's what you got.
That English
Fuck
is too
that.
much work,
Do
man. Mm-mm.
it. Do it.
Mm-mm. So say I mean, it's fun every now and then. I ain't gonna lie, but as somebody who's really slow to anger, it's not really the thing that I look to try to do. I mean, and a
Mm.
lot of times, like if I do get angry, it's like for just a flash for a second, and by that time, I can say take myself out of the situation and be like, okay, where is she coming from, or am I wrong? I mean, because sometimes you may very well be wrong, and then if you've ever been in an argument and you going back and forth, you're like, hmm, I'm wrong as fuck right now. Do I give up ground and say, damn, my bad, that was stupid?
Mhm.
Or am I in? I'm committed. Let's fucking go. I
That's where
mean,
letting go of that ego come in at.
it does. It really does. And I have, no problem saying, my bad. I was wrong. My mistake. I messed up. And I think you're better for that. I mean, you don't have to always be right,
Right.
and you're not going to be. If you are always right, you're actually wrong. So, you got to work this shit out. Um, don't have any, top 10 biggest arguments with my spouse. Nothing, no, nothing like that. Nothing juicy. I've never like cussed her. cuss up one way and down the other, left had to leave out crying, no stupid shit like that. It's not healthy, man. That's not how you grow. That's not how you build. Um, More accurately, like I said, you disagree, but you deal with that constructively. I mean, it's okay to disagree. It's healthy to disagree, but how you communicate that shows the strength of your relationship and how healthy that relationship is and
Oh yeah.
how much that relationship can grow. And you damn sure don't want Leroy next door coming down and going meet to meet. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you don't want that. You want Big Leroy to come through.
So, I mean, that's really all I got. I don't really have any good stories or nothing like that. Just, man, like, take time and talk it out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Disney has done it again. Disney has done it again, and a Little Mermaid ain't even fucking out yet. The
Mm-hmm.
outrage of another classical Disney
Mm-hmm.
character is going around the internet world. People are mad because Tinkerbell is a melanin sister. I can't remember her name off the top. It starts with a Z, but she
Oh,
was on Blackish and
yeah.
Grownish.
What is it? Shit.
Zazari or something like
Yazari.
that.
Kim says it perfect, and I can't.
Yeah, Janeke does too. I can't say it, but
Yeah.
y'all, if y'all seen Blackish, y'all seen Grownish. The oldest daughter on Blackish, the first one to go to
Mm-hmm.
college on Grownish. She's gonna be playing Tinkerbell now. Motherfuckers is hot.
Mm-hmm.
What you think
Mm-hmm.
about that, bro?
If you remember way back when, folks, we did an episode way back when on like race swapping characters, and we've talked about it here and there. And initially, kind of my goal was my position was it doesn't really matter. Sometimes I'm kind of worried about it. So like I, ultimately, I don't care if she's black. I'm glad for her. She's a phenomenal actress. I like her. She's kind of like it almost feels like a niece from watching her grow up and shit on Blackish. So
Mm-hmm.
and watching like the roles she's played, the things she's done, and just like watching who she's grown to be. She ain't crazy. She's doing good
That's
stuff.
true.
So respect to her. You know, awesome young lady. So can she kill the role? Oh yeah. But see, where I have a little bit of heartburn with it is just like it seems like Disney's like, let's make them all black now for everything we cast, and like I looked it up. So like the Beauty of the Beast, they had her cast as Belle.
Mm-hmm.
They had like that Nutcracker during there was like the hip hop Nutcracker and shit, where the dude is
Yeah,
like pop locking and shit,
that shit was
and
horrible.
I wouldn't even we didn't even watch it,
I
and
tried.
I wasn't even going to, and it's like I'm cool, like give them the role, they can kill it. I'm good. Like the Little Mermaid, she's gonna crush that. She can
Oh yeah.
sing. She has an amazing voice. Perfect. But I wonder, is it one of those things that because that casting a black character is gonna give you a check mark for racial diversity, one, and then two, it's going to have those that are like really conservative and really far right and really annoyed with that kind of shit, changing characters, going to get them up in arms. And controversy sells. Sometimes all publicity is good publicity. Knowing that people are going to watch it, they're going to like fucking Velma on HBO Max. I don't know if you've seen that.
I couldn't
Like
do it.
I watched 2 episodes. It is trash.
I
It is
bet.
horrible. Like Kim and I were watching it, was looking like, what the hell is this shit? This makes no sense. This is dumb. Like it's actually the show that the people who get mad about Tinkerbell being black are watching. Like that's everything they fear is that show. It is
Mm.
terrible. Like horrible, 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 horrible. But anyway, I say all that to say that like they get into these realms of like they're changing the races, and it kind of I was gonna make the point of that they end up hate watching it because I want to see how bad this shit is,
Yeah.
or like the influencers want to watch it so they can like pick it apart and talk about how terrible it is, but it doesn't matter because all views good views in these
Yeah.
particular cases,
Still getting paid.
and they still getting getting viewership, they still get numbers, and that shit got renewed for a second season. How you really show that you're not feeling it, just don't watch it. Don't make it a whole production. Don't bitch about it. Don't
Mm-hmm.
make it as a dude. Just don't watch it.
Act like it
And
don't exist.
that's all you got to do. I mean, just like the Nutcracker shit. Didn't watch it. I mean, the only reason I brought it up is because we're talking about something like that now.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. It doesn't bother me as much that she's in the role, but it bothers me a little bit that it almost feels like it's like okay, we can make the black folks happy, and put more black people in roles. And it's kind of along that point. I was listening to the Breakfast Club the other day, and they were talking about Lizzo,
Mm.
and her concerns with Victoria's Secret and putting plus size models when they bring back the Victoria's Secret fashion show. And she was saying, are y'all really doing it, or is this one of those things to kind of patronize or kind of say, hey, we did it, check, look, hey, look at
Check.
that, we're
Yeah.
diverse and we're inclusive, yada yada yada. But instead of like recycling, like there's so many other things you could do. Like find a fucking black creator and make a fantasy show and do that. Like I'm sure she's gonna kill it. She's gonna be amazing. Don't get me
Hmm.
wrong.
Hmm.
But why can't like we make up an original story every now and then and like make it a black cast, or like the one that's on Disney right now where the dad's a bounty hunter and the kids don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
I think that's
Like
on Netflix.
it is on Netflix. You're right. You're right. You're right. Something like that, or like Black Sands, or I mean, all the indie comics that are out here that are doing like black cast. I mean, there are some fantastic Tuskegee Airs by
Hmm.
Marcus Visual. Like, there are so many amazing stories you could tell that already have a black cast. Like, you don't have to do Beauty and the Beast fucking again. You don't have to do fucking Peter Pan again. I mean, like last year, they did Pinocchio like 15 times. We
They
don't need
did.
another Pinocchio story. Like, tell some new shit. Like it gets old, man. Like I get really, really tired of like doing the same thing and like, hey, guess what? This time it's black. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like it's kind of like the play because like Princess and the Frog, you had your black princess, but she was a frog most of the damn time.
Hmm. And they
Like,
coming out with a second one.
yeah, I know. I think yeah. So like, give us a new one. Give us something else. Like, stop trying to like recycle shit. Like, I'm cool with it if that's what y'all want to do, but don't do it because it meets the diversity quota and
Yeah.
it's low hanging fruit. And there's gonna be those that's gonna be like, um, cheering it up and all excited about it. But look a layer deeper, and you're like, is it really, really what you want? Because like I never understood where they were like, scraps and sloppy seconds when they do shit like that.
Hmm.
But it's creatively simple to just be like, hey, we're just gonna make Tinkerbell black. I mean, ultimately at the end of it, you're not gonna care because it's not gonna make a difference to the story because she's gonna kill it. But at the same time, like, why even give that opportunity?
Yeah.
Because if you were to say give us if you were to give us an original property, throw her in it, you could even make it in the same universe and it will be creative, like a Back to Neverland kind of thing, and do that. Or like there's Tinkerbell cartoons that Simone's watch that they have
Hmm.
like different fairies of different ethnicities. Perfect. They're original characters. We good. Let's
Yeah.
roll with that. Like there are so many other avenues you can do instead of taking a lazy route. Like, showcase these young ladies and their talent, showcase these young men and their talent, but don't make it so I capitalize on all of the social media outrage. What do you think, man? I think I'm done.
Um, I agree with you completely, man. And that was one of the points I was gonna make, man. For starters, just like, come on, Disney. I mean, let's get some new characters out there. I mean, y'all could do Raya and the Dragon shit. That was actually an amazing fucking
That
movie.
was pretty good. That was pretty
Um,
good.
what else? The Encanto, which I haven't seen. Y'all covered the Hispanic with something brand fucking
That,
new.
that was good. And what was cool about that, you had like different shades of Hispanic people, and
Yeah.
that was like amazing. Like you had like dark skin, fair skin. That was perfect. But go
Yeah.
ahead.
Now I'm not gonna completely bash Disney because I think Disney and Pixar are pretty much in the same for the most part.
Hmm.
They did do Soul. Soul was
Yeah.
actually really fucking good.
So it was
I haven't
good.
finished it, but I watched half of it. It
So
was
it was
really
good.
good.
It was good.
But more of that, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
let's
Exactly.
let's let's remake some shit and just make it a black face. That's a good idea. And it's like you said, there's so many black directors and producers and creators and writers and um artists and illustrators and all sorts of genre in the middle of the community that could put some amazing projects together,
Hmm.
but they just want to recycle it because I don't know, they, like I said, it's just for the check mark because y'all ain't trying to do shit new. Y'all just
Yeah.
want
I
to,
mean, that's really what it boils down to.
let's put Tinkerbell in there and she's gonna have a black face. Let's
Yep.
put Little Mermaid in there. She's gonna have a black face. Hey, let's do Beauty and the Beast again, but this time let's make Gaston Idris Alba or some fucking shit
I
like
mean, her was Belle in Beauty of the Beast,
yeah,
the
yeah,
recent
yeah,
one.
yeah. And I'm trying to think of some more. Sword in the Stone. Let's do Sword in the Stone and just make Arthur black. Like,
Mm-hmm.
bruh, do something fucking different, man. And as far as the haters of it, man, like, bro, who gives a fuck? It's a fictional character, bro.
Yeah.
She's not real. That's just like they was pissed off about having black hobbits when when the Ring of Power came out. Like, bro, these people do
I,
not
I
really
still haven't watched that
exist.
yet.
I'd see if they did like a George Washington story and made George Washington black.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all got that one. You know what I'm saying? Like I get something like that, but these are fictional characters. They can
Mm-hmm.
literally be whoever the fuck they want to be. But y'all mad because it's not like the original. They're changing
Mm-hmm.
this and y'all making these bullshit excuses. All they're messing up my childhood and blah blah
Right,
blah blah
right,
blah
right,
blah blah.
right, right.
Let's just keep it a book. God damn it, y'all pissed off because it's a black face. Just like Little Mermaid, black face.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just her hair wasn't red. Yes, the fuck it is.
Yeah, there was somebody who wrote a whole thing about Ariel, like related to her, red hair, Ariel. I was like, did you not? I mean, I know the color wasn't that great, but she still had red hair. So what are you talking about?
And what's funny is they said that I seen another video and dude was like the Little Mermaid was supposed to be depicted in the Caribbean, and you
Hmm.
you got this white ass mermaid with with starfish sucking on the
Mm-hmm.
boobs. But
Mm-hmm.
I digress. But as far as Tinkerbell being black, man, I really ain't got much because you pretty much hit the nail on the fucking head,
Mm-hmm.
man. It's just like I said, it's a fictional character. And come on, Disney, man, y'all way more creative than that, man. Y'all can
Yeah.
come up with something else, put some momentum in people and something else, man. Um, if I could have come up with something off the top of my head right now, I would. But I mean, come on. I mean, y'all did the Asian community with a fucking movie that was pretty much about a girl on her period. That's basically how that was. The
Oh,
Big
you talking about
Red or some
yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. That was basically about a girl on her period. That's really what all that was about.
Mm.
But y'all could do it, man. Yeah, the creativity is there, man. Just put some more black faces on, put some
Right.
new characters in the atmosphere, man. Let's let these
Mm-hmm.
young, not just melanin kids, but all races and genres see something brand fucking new and seeing how
Mm.
amazing melanin people are,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind. You could even have it in the same universe. Like a good
man.
example where it's done. Like I mentioned the Tinkerbell
Yeah.
movies and shit that are on Netflix or whatever. But you could also like a good example of how that's done is John Stewart Green Lantern. Like from the nerds out there, the original Green Lantern was Hal Jordan, white guy, pilot, test pilot. You got it. For a lot of people from like the 90s on, their Green Lantern was John Stewart, a brother.
Hmm.
And you didn't take away, you didn't like race swap. He's his own character with his own struggles and his own issues and his
Yeah.
own personality, leveraging everything from the Green Lantern mythos. And
Hmm.
it's fucking fantastic.
Just like Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, some people argue that Miles Morales is just a race swap Peter Parker, but I'm fine. I like Miles Morales, so
Yeah. Yeah. That was a good movie too when they
hmm I can't wait for the Into the Spider Verse 2
yeah,
coming out.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be good.
Some shit like that. I definitely agree, man. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? If they're gonna keep it in the same universe, keep
hmm
it. Just mix it up a little bit. Like, y'all already got your Tinkerbell. Just,
Yeah.
let
Show us some creative strength, if you will. Show us some creativity.
hell, but it's not there no more. Not just with Disney either, but it's
hmm
all fucking remakes of superhero movies now.
Yeah, it is. It
It,
is.
it, it really fucking is, bro. They got the audacity to fucking remake White Man Can't Jump. Why?
hmm
I know we're getting off a Tinkerbell, but why? Why?
You
It's
know what?
fucking.
Put a pin in that. We gonna talk. I don't know if we talked about it before. We got to
I don't
talk
think we
about like
covered
all
it
that.
yet.
I'm gonna check and make sure, but we'll talk about that. We might even talk about that
Yeah,
next episode.
add that to the next one.
Yeah. So,
Cause
what do y'all think, man?
yeah, what do
Let's
you?
open that up there. What do you guys think about them making Tinkerbell black?
Indeed.
And
The
let me
shot.
stop you. If you give me some racist shit, we gonna match your energy. So just throw that out there. We
I
don't
love that
mind the
shit.
smoke. It's always fun to us.
Mm.
Have real thick skin. We can go toe to toe with you. It's fine. If
Hey,
you got good constructive comments, I'm for it. Let's talk about that. But don't troll me.
Yep, and I give you the two eyes, goddamn it, ignorant and intellectual all at the same goddamn time. So come on with it.
All right, man. So before we wrap up, how your accessories treating you?
Everything was great, man. It's done, man. I don't know if it was me or just the placencia itself burnt kind of fast, but it was good. Um, Throughout the entire fucking cigar, man. I really enjoyed that cigar, man. My type of cigar.
Good, good, good.
Decent amount of smoke. It wasn't crazy
Mm-hmm.
smoky. Yeah, it wasn't, and I actually got hints of stuff. I don't really remember what the fuck I got hints of now, but I'm like, oh, I taste something other than just regular cigar. So that was good. And my mix was my mix, man. I've had Cooper before, I've had Jameson before. I put them together and formed fucking Voltron, and shit was pretty damn decent, man. So how about yours?
So the cigar, man, like it's a good cigar, but every now and then it gets a little bitter, and that's a little odd. So I'm not a fan of the bitter, but I mean, the construction is good. The burn is pretty decent. I think I've had to touch it up once or twice. Once it went out for talking and with the whole internet shit, but otherwise it's not bad. Definitely a decent cigar. Not my favorite Lancero. I would rather have had your Lancero, but not bad. Not bad.
Thanks. Shout out to the Lamar cigar pack again.
I do what I do.
Indeed.
I do what I do.
Hey, Black Line, I'm on my way back, baby. Give me about
BL
another week.
Luxuries now.
BL Luxuries. Oh shit, my bad. BL Luxuries. I'm on my way back.
So yeah, they always run good. Matter of fact, I just got my last box last week, so it's always fun. And the drink, man, the Kentucky Mule. Y'all know I don't usually do drinks mixes. I like drink, nothing else. No ice, no water, no ginger beer, no sugar, no chaser, no nothing. But this is actually not bad, especially on a weeknight where I gotta work in the morning. This isn't bad. It's a nice little chill little drink. The smoke didn't really add anything to it, but it was a fun little exercise. So we'll try it again. We'll keep messing with that. So all in all, good times. All right, man. You got anything for the people before we wrap up?
No, not really, man. I really ain't got nothing for y'all on this one, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? If you got a spouse, value your spouse, man. Especially if you got you a good one in your corner, man. And y'all get off of this whole, oh, it's ruining my childhood when they changed the race of a character. Shut the fuck up.
They still there. You can still watch it in the vault.
And my people, do something that you haven't done. You know what I'm saying? Get up out of your comfort zone a little bit. Outgrow some of the shit that you've been doing since you was like 18, 19, man. You gotta evolve some kind of way, man. And I guess I did have something, but that's it.
Found it. Cool. Only thing I'll add in this one is I forgot to do it last episode. I guess I can go back and add it in time, but in the description, there will be a link for Melanin Warriors merchandise.
Ooh,
please check that shit out.
Yeah, shop with your boy.
Yes. I did not order on Friday like I was supposed to.
It's all good.
I completely forgot, but my order is coming. So I'm gonna make that order because I already looked and I know what I want. Y'all do the same. If you buy some, let us know. Check out Melanin Warriors on YouTube. Check out MF and Research on YouTube.
Because he fucking killing it.
We got all kind of fun shit going on for you, for y'all out there. So with that, if there's nothing else, check us out. We got other videos on here. We did an Attack on Titan discussion. We might just do some anime reviews in the future. We got all kind of fun stuff. Check out our videos, like, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And with that, we out.
Ashe.